Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation wear test. The foundation I'm testing out today is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. What is that? Faux Filter? Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. This product is very hyped up and I was excited to get my hands on it. If you like foundation wear tests and like videos like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post 3 videos every week. If you want to see how this foundation looks, applies, and wears throughout the day, just keep watching. Okay guys, so I am testing out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I am so excited to test this out. This actually looks like it's going to be very fair on me. I got the shade Angel Food 110N, so it's a neutral shade. I pulled it up on Sephora right here, so let's just read some of the claims. So it has almost 4 stars and 750 reviews on Sephora.com. So it is, for the coverage it says full and medium. Skin types, normal, dry, combination, oily, so it is for all skin types supposedly. Normally I have oily skin. Right now I have combination skin. I am more dry and I get oily in my T-zone with the weather right now. It says it is a satin matte radiant finish. It says it is a full coverage cream foundation that visibly conceals blemishes and imperfections for a filter-like finish. Paraben and sulfate free. It says visibly smooths and even skin texture, diminishing the appearance of blemishes, scars, hyperpigmentation, and redness to create a flawless airbrushed finish. Enriched with argan oil and centella, I don't know what that is, both known for their hydrating properties. This fade-proof formula blends seamlessly with the skin, leaving it matte with a hint of sheen for a luminous appearance. Wear it alone for full coverage or blend it together with Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base Primer for an even more natural finish. Okay, so I'm excited to use this. I've heard that it's a very full coverage. I'm just excited to use it. It looks like it's gonna be really, really light. I mean, that's pretty fair. If we just, oh, that is way too light. I'm gonna go ahead and prime with my 2 favorites, my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. To use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer and focus that where I have pores. Okay, so like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 pumps of the Huda foundation. You can see that's pretty light. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the tan. See how dark that is? And then I just mix them to deepen the foundation. I always keep a pretty dark foundation on hand just for this purpose, so that no matter what foundation I have, I can mix it to how fair I am. Okay, so that's what the mixture looks like. That looks a lot better. Holy cow. This has an intense smell. Like it smells like perfume. So I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Beauty sponge and blend it out. Wow. That is full coverage. That already looks so pretty. This scent is, holy cow. It literally smells like a perfume on my face right now. Okay, it looks extremely light in my viewfinder, but it doesn't look that bad in person. Plus, I always can fix it with powder and contour and everything like that. Okay, so that blended out beautifully. Just blend that down my neck. Okay, so in my viewfinder, it literally looks like I'm a ghost, but I'm not. Okay, so that is very full coverage, almost instantly full coverage. There is just, there's one mark right here and a little bit of acne scarring over here that could use a little more coverage. But this is just one layer and it looks beautiful. Holy cow, it looks so pretty. I'm gonna go in and conceal. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I am still testing this out. This concealer, you have to blend out quick. And it always has a hard time blending out on my forehead. So that's what it's looking like with concealer blended out and everything. I obviously should have gotten a much darker shade, but these are sold out so much. Like, they're completely sold out except for one shade on the Sephora site. So if you can get your hands on it, do it. Obviously, I just went a little bit lighter because I really wanted to test this out. But I can almost always make it work, like I said, with mixing it with a much darker foundation. Just like I have very fair foundations that I will mix with a darker foundation. Wow, I'm like very surprised at how beautiful this looks. Okay, so when I have a foundation that's a little bit too light for me, I will take a deeper powder. Obviously, with contouring and everything, you can almost always make it work. So I'm just taking this Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation. It's kind of darker, so I'm just gonna pick that up and set my face with that. I'm leaving my under eyes bare so I can go in with my Fit Me powder and just even out my skin a little bit more. Like I said, with bronzer and contour and everything, you can almost always make it work. So I am going to take the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair Light, number 10. Oh, that was a lot of powder. So I'm going to go in, make sure all my creases are out, picking up the powder and setting under my eyes with my sponge. You just really want to make sure your creases are all blended out before you set with a powder. That Fit Me powder always looks so beautiful under my eyes. And then just go and set the rest of my face down my neck. It honestly doesn't look too crazy. Is it supposed to oxidize? Like, does it oxidize? I can't remember. So I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and just spray my face. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I've never used Fix Plus before. This has always been on my wish list. It's always exciting when you get something that has been on your wish list for a while. Like the Sephora editorial palette that I used for this eye look. I had been wanting that one for a minute too. Okay, so once that Fix Plus has dried, so you can see it's not so off from my skin tone. In person, it looks a lot less crazy. In my viewfinder, it literally looks it looks like my face is about 4 shades lighter than my chest, but in person, it only looks about 1 or 2 shades lighter. So, okay, so I just contoured with my Lorac Pro Contour Palette and bronzed with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Blush Bliss and take Genuine. These blushes are so pigmented. I've heard like that Tarte blushes though are the best blushes to have. Very pretty. I really like that color. It's very toned down. I'm going to take my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my eyes and I will be right back to give you my first thoughts on this foundation. Okay guys, so I finished up the rest of my makeup. This is the finished look. Like I said, I did film this eye look, so if you want to see it, I think this video is gonna be up first, so watch out for this video next. It is 12:24. So I got done putting on my foundation and everything around 12, so we will call that the check-in time. So I am just going to tell you kind of my first thoughts on this foundation. The packaging is seriously to die for. I'm obsessed with this packaging. It feels very nice. It's not really heavy. It's plastic, which I'm fine with that because glass means it can break, so I like that this is plastic. It does feel less luxurious because it is a plastic bottle, but I love it. I love the ombre, I love the matte black. I think the packaging is so cute. I love it. So the foundation itself obviously was way too light for me, but I was too excited to wait for my shade to come back in stock, so I just ordered this. I did mix it with the It Cosmetics. I have this in a very deep shade for this exact reason, so if a foundation's way too light, I'm able to mix just a little bit of this in with it, and I'm hoping that it didn't mess with the consistency very much, but I literally just added the tiniest bit to get it a little bit deeper so that it matched my skin tone. As you can see, it looks pretty good. It matches pretty good right now after contouring and bronzing my face quite a bit. I love it. Like, it blended out like a dream. It instantly made my face look flawless. I'm not even kidding you when I'm saying that. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a foundation go on quite like that. I honestly don't think that you would have needed to set it. I personally always set my foundations. That's just how I am. But it did dry down really nicely. It was so easy to blend out. It really looked beautiful. I almost didn't even need to use concealer. I kind of wish that I wouldn't have because this concealer is creasing like crazy. And I am still testing out this Colourpop concealer and I want so badly to like it. But at this point in time, I'm not really liking it. Anyways, back to the foundation. It is heavily scented. Heavily. I mean, you put it on your face and it smells like you just sprayed your face with a perfume. Like, sprayed your entire face with a perfume. It did go away. I don't smell it anymore, but that was a little alarming right when I put it on my face. I was not expecting that scent. I mean, it smelled good to me. It smelled good. It's just not what I was expecting. I don't think I've ever in my life put a foundation on my face with that intense of a smell. So it is absolutely beautiful. I think it looks gorgeous on my face right now. So right now I give it 2 thumbs up. I will be doing check-ins throughout the day and do a check-in at the end of the night to show you how it wears. Like I said, I got done putting my foundation and powder on at 12 o'clock. I will try to keep it on for at least 8 hours. Like I said, it's almost 12:30 right now. I normally do at least 2 check-ins with these foundation wear tests, so I will see you guys in a couple of hours. But my first impressions right now is, holy crap, I'm excited. Okay guys, so I am doing my first check-in. It's actually a pretty late check-in. It is 6:10, so the foundation has been on for over 6 hours. I'm just gonna give you some close-ups. It looks more oily on camera. Let me turn these lights down. It looks, I mean, the camera, like the lights are just reflecting really bad off of these, but I think it looks really great. It feels really great. It doesn't feel heavy. Normally with these like full coverage foundations, they feel more heavy. I just got done eating, so my lipstick's all over the place, so ignore that. But this is what the foundation looks like. Get you all up close and personal. Okay, so right here I have these 2 lines. Always, I like 2 really bad like wrinkles in my forehead, and no matter what I do, they're there. But honestly, just going over like this, I can tap them out. Under my eyes kind of don't look that good, but I honestly am blaming that on the Colourpop concealer. Not digging it. But this is what the foundation looks like. I think it still looks really great. I am very impressed with this. So I will check in again later tonight before I take my foundation off to give you my final thoughts. But so far, I am still really loving it. Okay guys, so it is currently 8:45 p.m. I would show you, but I'm on my phone. So the foundation has been on for almost 9 hours, and I would say it looks pretty dang good. These lights, I can never, okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, so you can see right here, let me grab a mirror. Okay, so again, just a little bit of the settling into these lines right here. It settled a little bit. I have like a weird line right here that my foundation has been settling in lately. I don't know if it's because it's dry or I don't know. I haven't touched my lipstick either, so ignore that. It looks just a little cakey right by my smile lines, but I don't see any creasing. I don't see any weird spots. It says that it's transfer proof, and I mean, I don't see anything on my hands. My nose is starting to look a little bad, but nothing terrible. I really like this. It feels very comfortable on the skin, and I'm excited to keep testing this out. If the shades ever come back in stock, I think I might have to buy my actual shade. But for right now, I will just continue to mix it with my It Cosmetics CC, my darker foundation, to get it to my shade, but I'm digging it. This is 9 hours of wear, and I think my face looks really good. Okay guys, so those were all of my thoughts on this foundation. If you like videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post 3 videos every week. If you have any suggestions for products or looks you want me to try out, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Also comment down below if you have this foundation and have tried it and what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.